Smith & Wesson's series of M&P pistols is a runaway success, both with civilians, concealed carry, home defense, and with law enforcement. Now, Iain Harrison, Crimson Trace took this really nice package and did some pretty nice things to it here.
Thanks, Tom. Yeah, I'm particularly proud of this model here because it really integrates both a light and a laser into one seamless unit. You know, you have a 100 lumen white light out front. There's your light guard.
That's the light guard there.
Which is activated off the front strap using your middle finger.
So just grabbing it and it turns on.
Exactly. Right. And then also into the removable back strap panels from Smith & Wesson, we put a laser into that.
That worked out pretty well for you when they designed it that way, didn't it? I mean, because it comes with 3 different panels. So you simply pop off the factory supplied panel and slide on the Crimson Trace panel.
Yeah, we mimicked the profile of the factory medium panel, and you can see here that we've integrated the laser to it. So it's got a master switch on there, so you can turn it off when you don't need it.
Right.
Don't run out your battery, say if you're at the range.
Right.
And then you have the instant activation button right in the middle of your palm swell.
So you have a button on the back and a button on the front. Why don't you show how those two work, okay? So when you grab it,
laser comes on. And what I do is normally I'll run the laser on constantly. If I have the gun in my hand, then I'll turn the laser on, and then I'll just occlude the laser with my index finger. Just take a high grip.
You can either show it or close it off.
Cover it up, and then if my finger goes to the trigger, then I show the laser.
Okay.
And then if I want to show the light, or if I want to turn the light on, I'll just grip the gun a little bit harder, and then the light and laser will come on.
So you can have one or the other or both on.
Exactly.
Just by the way you manipulate. Take some practice.
A little bit of practice.
Yeah. Okay, so if you get this and I know people are saying, well, what if the laser doesn't quite line up? It's adjustable.
Well, every Crimson Trace laser sight is adjustable by the user to zero to their gun. Okay. They come pre-zeroed from the factory using a jig, and we use that to get pretty close.
Right.
But then, you know, if you're using different ammunition or your gun is a little bit out of spec, or you know,
stuff happens.
It happens.
Yeah.
So we just use an Allen wrench to zero the diode to the gun.
And it comes with the laser.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, each one comes supplied with its own.
So how do you do that?
What I'll do is I'll look at the iron sights and I'll put the dot on the wall, and I'll try to line the dot just below the level of the iron sights. And if I need to make any adjustments, what I'll do is take the Allen wrench and just make a quarter turn adjustment. It'll go a long way.
Okay.
And then either adjust the elevation or the windage in order to coincide with the
Okay, so we're going up, down, left, right. And you're just saying that you want the dot to be underneath the iron sights. Why is that?
Normally, yeah, I zero it so the dot is beneath the iron sights. That way, if I do want to use the irons, then the dot doesn't distract me.
Okay.
And if I need to use the laser sight, if I'm shooting from retention like this,
right,
or if I'm using it in a low light situation, then the laser is instantly visible to me.
Right, a low light would be where you can't even see the sights at all.
Exactly, exactly. And that's where the 100 lumen white light comes in too.
Exactly, so you can actually shoot it from here or anywhere you need to be.
Yep, compromised positions and low light situations is where the laser really shines. If you want to use it
so to speak, yes, that's right. So you have the light guard and the laser. It makes for a really great package.
Thanks, Tom.
Iain, instinctive activation is what you guys are known for, and now you have it in a light.
Indeed, yeah. Pretty much you just pick the gun up and you can turn the light on and don't have to think about it. And most importantly is, you know, I have difficulty walking and chewing gum at the same time. So consequently, I like to use this finger for pretty much one thing only, and that's operating a trigger.
Well, and for those who don't practice all the time or not used to it, some of the weapon-mounted lights that you have to operate with your finger or thumb can be a little cumbersome. This really kind of takes the thinking out of it.
Yeah, pretty much just grab the gun and the light turns on.
And one other thing I noticed with this is weapon-mounted light. A lot of people say you're going to be pointing the gun at whatever you're lighting up. But this has a wide throw. You can even see the laser on the ground. I'm not pointing the gun at the target.
Exactly.
And you can light up and see what's down there.
And it's very important, you know, it's rule 3, don't let the weapon cover anything you're not willing to destroy.
Absolutely.
And by having a wide throw light on that gun enables you to do that.
Yeah, it works really well. Let me shoot a couple rounds and kind of show people what this looks like.
You've been practicing.
Yeah, I get to shoot a lot.